Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Juta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnava.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, I would like to offer my humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas. And I'm very much glad to welcome all of you. And definitely all the devotees have been working hard enough for the past 2 months, distributing Srila Prabhupada books in every possible way, on the roads, in offices, in various places. People who are constantly trying to distribute Srila Prabhupada books for all these 2 months. And after these 2 months of hard work, definitely it's now time to congratulate and appreciate all those devotees who have contributed to this great mission that has been accomplished. And so we'd like to begin with by hearing Srila Prabhupada's words, and after which we will carry on with our next item. I would like to share a video by Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, Dhanvatmanam Prabhuji. Dhanvatmanam.
Sound is not coming, maybe I'll just. No sound is coming. Oh, sorry.
So we have to simply take instruction from Guru, and if we execute that to our heart and soul, that is success. That is practical. I have no personal qualification, but I simply try to satisfy my Guru. That's all. My Guru Maharaj asked me that if you get some money, you print books. So, there was a private meeting talking, some of my important God brothers also there, it was in Radha Kunda. So, Guru Maharaj was speaking to me that since we have got this Bhagavajar and marble temple, there has been so many dissensions. And everyone is thinking, we'll occupy this room or that room, that room. I wish therefore to sell this temple and the marble and print some book. Yes. So I took up this from his mouth, that he is very fond of books. And he told me personally that if you get some money, print books. Therefore I am stressing on this point. Where is book? Where is book? Where is book? So kindly help me. This is my request. Print as many books in as many languages and distribute throughout the whole world. Then Krishna consciousness movement.
So after hearing Srila Prabhupada's words, so I would like to request our ICC chairman, Sahadev Prabhu, to please come onto the stage and encourage all the book distributors and begin this program with as words of encouragement and inspiration. Please come down.
Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki. Jai Srila Prabhupada's book distribution ki. Jai. So, welcome Indian leaders and Indian congregation to be part of history that is being made. In the world history, when these books were presented by the acharyas, and then they were hand copied, and at one point came the printing press, and our acharyas, they saw the potential, and now we are glad to report that the history is being created in terms of book distribution. India, this marathon, ISKCON India, Srila Prabhupada's army consisting of temple leaders and devotees, congregation and well-wishers, you all have done 3,277,000 books. Basically 32,77,770 books. Some scores are yet to come. Now, this is highest ever in the world history, religious literature, or ISKCON history as well. So, let ISKCON India, by Srila Prabhupada, we should pray that we should be able to distribute one set of Srila Prabhupada's book in every home in India. After all, Srila Prabhupada is the doer. We are humble soldiers in his army. So, sei mora pranadhana, sei mora abharana, Shri Rupa Manjari Pa. Our goal is actually that there may be many challenges, many activities, doesn't matter. This is one thing, transcendental program Srila Prabhupada has given. Let us take it to our heart and keep taking it to next level, year on year, month on month. Thank you very much. I'll close with a small story. Recently, a temple devotee who has been an inmate jail, who has been in jail in America. So he got a letter from his roommate who is still in jail. He said, "Brother, the conditions in jail have become very tough. Now I am losing my mind, my sanity. You please guide me, otherwise I'll be mad in few days." So his former friend, who's a devotee now living in, he sent him a Bhagavad Gita and told him how to chant. So after reading Bhagavad Gita, he sends in 2 months another letter that, dear friend, you have done a wonderful thing for my life. Though I am in jail, this book has set me free. This book has set me free. I don't feel like that I am incarcerated anymore. I am in a prison of anymore. I feel liberated. So this is the power of Srila Prabhupada. Books, they can help us liberate while we are in this phenomenal world, while we are this in material body. Actually, this is our key for emancipation, key to the liberation on individual level, societal, national, and international level. The secret of liberation from all the miseries of material existence lie in these transcendental books. So thank you, everybody, and let us participate in this exciting journey of awarding, ICC awards this afternoon. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna ji, thank you so much for your wonderful words of inspiration. Definitely, so that please bless us, and so that definitely we'll come together to achieve the target that Srila Prabhupada has given us. That Srila Prabhupada wanted his set of books to be there in everyone's home. Every home should have one full set of Srila Prabhupada's books. This should be definitely our goal, and we are very far from it. Although the numbers that we have achieved now seems to be very huge and enormous, but still it's really we are far enough from what Srila Prabhupada has given us the target. And now, to begin with the award session, I would like to call upon Devaki Nandan Prabhu, and we will be starting with giving away awards for the Sankirtan bus parties. This year we have brought about a new category wherein we'll be awarding awards to the Sankirtan bus parties who travel all around for 2 months together and distributing books, taking lots of pain. So I would like to invite Devaki Nandan Prabhu to give away the awards for this. And I just would like to give a short introduction of Devaki Nandan Prabhu. Although all of us know about him, Prabhuji has joined 1976 at the age of 17 years. He joined ISKCON Vrindavan at the age of 17 years in 1976. Later on, he shifted to Juhu in 1978, where he rendered services at various levels, right from New Bhakta director to commander to temple president, and now he's currently acting as the zonal secretary of Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Rajasthan, Mayapur, Juhu, Vrindavan, Jagannath Puri. Like there's many more places. And Prabhuji is well known for his Bhagavad Kathas, and Prabhuji is the GBC Minister for Fund Development. And most importantly, Prabhuji is also heading a very huge, enormous project in Mayapur Heritage City, which is a 3,000 crore project. Prabhuji is heading this project. He's leading all the way this project, and he's also the chairman of Vrindavan Executive Board as well. So with this, we'd like to invite Devaki Nandan Prabhu here, and now we'd like to announce the Sankirtan bus parties, temple-wise, who have won. This time we are having awards for 5 numbers. Last time we had 3 number awards, but from this time on we are having 5 awards. To begin with, the 5th award goes to ISKCON Chowpatty. They have scored 9,430 book points. 9,430 book points. ISKCON Chowpatty stands 5th. So I would like to invite upon them.
So what I am supposed to do, Banchatan Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, Tarun Garang Prabhu, if you can switch on your video. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he's there.
Just like last year, when it is a virtual award ceremony only.
I don't
Narottam, please kindly show the
I
award.
don't know. When are we going to feed everybody virtually? Okay, so whom I am giving award? Where is he?
From Chaupati, Tarun Gaurang Prabhu is here. And Narottam, please display the award.
Where is Tarun Prabhu?
Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Haribol, Haribol. Next to me. All right, good. All right. Narottam Prabhu, where is the award?
Yes, Prabhuji, just 1 second.
Yes. Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol, here you take it.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Take it.
Taking it. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. And next, the fourth stands ISKCON Pune with a score of 34,468 book points. ISKCON Pune.
Haribol.
Sarvalakshan Prabhu. You can unmute yourself, Prabhu.
All right. Sarvalakshan Prabhu, here you
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for your wonderful service.
Thank you very much. Our book distribution bus party leader, His Grace Sundar Vishwan Prabhu, His Grace Sanak Sanatan Prabhu, and His Grace Sri Sachinandan Bhagwan Prabhu. They are the leaders. Actually, they are not here. They are hearing from YouTube. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
All the devotees.
Thank you so much. And third stands ISKCON Juhu with a total of 39,070 book points. ISKCON Juhu with 39,070 book points.
Haribol.
So for ISKCON Juhu, since Gokuleshwar Prabhu and Brajari Prabhu were busy, so Devkinandan Prabhu and Bhima Prabhu can award each other.
All right, here. Okay, fine. Thank you.
Before that, yes, Maharaj.
I am going to Mayapur on 2nd. I can carry, if not to be.
Okay.
I don't know where it is. If Narottam has, he can give to me. I can.
Narottam Prabhu's hands.
Yes, Prabhuji, I will hand over the awards to you, Prabhuji.
I'm also part of Mayapur. So okay.
Now, I would like to request Devkinandan Prabhu to please speak few words and appreciation and encouragement of all the devotees who have worked hard for the past 2 months. So please encourage.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnana Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminte Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Paschadi Sarani. So I like to अंग्रेजी में बोलो हिंदी में बोलो.
English.
Okay.
We are translating it in Hindi.
So I like to thank is blessed by Srila Prabhupada. Earlier, we used to have December month as book distribution month, marathon. And this competition was very nice earlier between Bombay and Gujarat. But now somehow, everyone is taking part, which is very good. So this, I am sure Srila Prabhupada is very, very happy to see this book distribution going on so nicely. So all the devotees who took part, besides that, they are leaders. And then organizing. Nice to see that everything getting organized, nationally. Just like earlier, youth preaching were there. And each temple had their youth preacher, each DC had their youth preacher, but it's not there is IIYC, committee. So they are doing wonderful service, and so many devotees are being made. Same way, very nice to see Praneshwar Prabhu, Nartam Priya Prabhu, Vedanta Chaitanya Prabhu, they all who are leading this effort to organize everyone, to encourage everyone to do book distribution. As well as I have seen so many seminars we organized by different devotees, by ISKCON Prabhu, and they talk, encourage devotee. Certainly, book distribution is prime business which pleases Srila Prabhupada. But now also read the book, then we can distribute more book because you will get attached to the book. Other thing that now, since Bureau has approved this Nagaradi Gram, so in town we are distributing, very nice. But believe me, the village is the something, it may not do bigger like city, but yes, a village people, they and will be more devotee. The goal of distributing books is to make people devotee. So we should, maybe Nartam Prabhu, you can take, just like this time we gave award to bus party. Next year, let us encourage the book distribution in villages, and we'll give separate award, create a separate award for book distribution in village. And then Vedanta Chaitanya Prabhu, we are also doing this separate award for book distribution, through a sponsorship where the books are kept in godown, not distributed. So I'm just saying, because everywhere, this is just not fair. We want to please Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhupada will be happy, Praneshwar Prabhu, if we will distribute these books in every town and village. Just believe it. We are one society. Devotee in Russia, they are also distributing books. Devotee in America, they are distributing -degree books. Some temple, they get a sponsorship and keep the book in godown, which is just not fair to those devotees. I don't know how Prabhupada will take this. So maybe this committee can take this one and keep an inspector who can go and find out, are we doing book distribution just to get book point or become first, second, third, or really for the people. So the village is the open area where we can do. And the bus party is very, very, I'm very happy to, and thanks to you all to keep the bus party a separate category. This is very, very nice. I'm sure those devotees who are Radha Damodar bus party was started, Prabhupada was very happy with the bus party. And that was the way and means of book distribution here in India. So we should encourage everybody, all the temple devotees should have one. Go in village, believe me, go in village. People are waiting for, and they will become devotee. And that's the goal of our book distribution. So of course we can go on talking from Prabhupada books and Prabhupada instruction, but practical thing that I will request the management team to please, encourage book distribution in village. Let us start. I was saying the summer, if you have competition, you will not distribute as many books as we do in the summer. Or that's Prabhupada's blessing is there. This is Prabhupada month, Prabhupada book distribution month, and devotees are all fired up. Indian weather is very good, and we distribute so many books. So keep it up. I just want to emphasize, because I am going in village and we are preaching, and we see the result of the village preaching. Believe me, we will double our book distribution. How many books we did, Vedant Prabhu, or this year?
Total 32 lakh 77,000 books.
Yeah. And last year, what did we do?
It was 26 lakhs.
Oh, very good. Very good. So almost like 6 lakh more than last year, right?
Yes, Prabhuji.
And if we go in village, it'll be, you can reach up to 50. If we really will do in villages. Village is just nobody has gone able to go in the city. So anyway, I don't want to take much of your time. Thank you very much. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
We have noted some things for what you said, and we'll work on that.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you.
Definitely. I mean, just like you have been mentioning about distributing books in villages, there's one category. Go to villages, village by village throughout India and distribute books, and that is Padiyatras. So we are having a separate category for Padiyatras this year, wherein we have just one award for them. For these 2 months, rather for the whole year, they travel village to village and they stay there, they distribute books, they do Harinam and they distribute Prasad, and this is what their life is for all through the year. So definitely, as Prabhuji was mentioning, and they are actually doing the job of distributing books in the villages. So I would like to call upon Pancha Gowda Prabhu. Yes, Devakinandan Prabhu wants to say something.
Yeah, so Padayatra is doing good, but we can organize, Padayatra is okay, fine. So, but we can organize our bus party also to go in, village.
Yes.
And let's take a target and do it through a village. I'm individually okay.
Sure. Thank you, Prabhu. So I'd like to invite upon His Grace Pancha Gowda Prabhu, who's a Srila Prabhupada disciple of His Divine Grace, is Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhuji is currently serving as the temple president of ISKCON Vrindavan. And I'd like to request Prabhuji to please speak a few words and encouragement and inspiration for all the devotees.
Okay. Thank you, Hare Krishna. Jai Shri. I came to Miami Temple in the early 76, and everyone said, oh, you would be good on book distribution. So I found myself at Miami Airport, and we had many nice devotees, Mother Nart, many other devotees distributing books. And big book distribution started there in the airport. Marathons. The marathons were a very exciting time when, although competition was healthy competition, even Prabhupada was encouraging so much the competition between the different zonal leaders. And as things progressed through the 70s, 80s, I can see incrementally the book distribution increasing more and more, because the attention of the temple, the whole temple is thriving. So I was really impressed in Vrindavan in particular, how many devotees were eager to distribute books in the temple, on the streets. Even now, there's so many people visiting, pilgrims, and devotees are out there with big books distributing. So that effort alone is very much desired by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He ordered every one of us that we should distribute this knowledge to everyone. So it's everyone's duty, book distribution, but do your service nicely and assist the book distributors and also distribute books. I did for many years in Vrindavan and have good association. So, you get a lot of benefit by distributing the transcendental books, and you'll see that it changes the lives of so many people. Anyway, I'm happy to be here to see the marathon continue and devotees continue increase their enthusiasm. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. For taking the award amongst all the Padayatras. They have distributed a total of 42,000 books. 42,000 books, and apart from many Bhagavatam sets and Chaitanya Charitamrita, they have distributed 42,000 books. So I would like to invite upon All India Padayatra to please take away the award.
So, the devotee from All India Padayatra, if you can just electronically raise your hand and switch on your video, so we'll spotlight you. ऑल इंडिया पदयात्रा से जो भक्त हैं वो अपना वीडियो ऑन करके अपना इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली हाथ रेस करें तो हम आपको स्पॉटलाइट करेंगे अवार्ड के लिए.
अच्छा. It's not done. If isn't there, should we ask somebody on their behalf to please collect the award? Can we call upon Murli Mohan Prabhu from Nagar to please collect the award on behalf of All India Padayatra?
They're all out on Padayatra right now.
Yeah.
Is here.
Murli, unmute yourself. You have to unmute yourself.
Thank you very much for all the senior devotees. Devotees also. Yeah. Yeah.
So
we
there's your
run
award.
Thank you very much. We are it's not my award, it is actually Acharya Prabhu's award, who is running an All India Padayatra. We are just small of the villages to engage congregation devotees so that they can be, they can also distribute books. Mostly temple devotees go all over, but we have a plan, one day Padayatra, which is actually specially engages congregation devotees to, just like अभी देवकीनंदन प्रभु बता रहे थे कि villages में करना चाहिए. So we are specially, please bless us, all senior devotees, please bless us so that we can serve Prabhupada in this way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhu. To the villages, as Devakinandan said, and others, is a wonderful way of presenting our books, because the villagers are very, as far as I can see, open-minded, and they love to see hear the holy name and take prasad, and I'm sure receive the books.
Thank you so much, Raji. Thank you so much, Panchagota Prabhu, for coming here. Thank you so much. So we'll move on to the next category of awards, that is Outposts. So this year we also introduced a new category, Outposts, so as to encourage the small centers who are making a lot of efforts in distributing Prabhupada's books. To encourage those small centers also, we have introduced this new category of Outposts. So for this, for giving away these awards for Outposts, we would like this Bhima Prabhu to be amongst us.
Requesting Bhima Prabhu to please switch on his video here.
Bhima Prabhu. Prabhuji really has been serving for several years as a great, pillar of book distribution in India. He has very constantly and consistently been encouraging his team also. Whatever the ICC team which is organizing all of this, he has been guiding us to organize this whole thing. And Prabhuji is also serving as the trustee of BBT, and he's also serving as a zonal secretary of Juhu, Mira Road, and many other temples. And he's also on the board of Vrindavan Executive Board. And he travels all over India and giving. And would like to request him to please speak a few words and encouragement and inspiration of all the devotees assembled.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. There's a very interesting point that Vaisheshika Prabhu made in his book, Our Family Business. Srila Prabhupada said this distribution of books is our family business. It was encouraged by Saraswati Thakur to Srila Prabhupada that if you ever get money, print books. I took that instruction to heart and made it his focus. He said, I did not know what would be the result of distributing these books, but I followed the instructions of my spiritual master. It's something that's very important to each and every devotee. We see in the life of Lord Krishna, he was living in the ashram of Sandipani Muni, and he would himself go out and collect wood and bring it back for used in the sacrifice that his spiritual master Sandipani Muni would perform. Previously, sacrifice meant the sacrifice of the Homa, the Vedic sacrifices. And so he would bring back the wood, and in the Upanishads, it's mentioned that the business of the disciple is to carry wood, should carry wood. So why for the sacrifice? Now, we had Srila Prabhupada encouraging us to do book distribution. And so what is a book made out of, actually? It's made out of paper. And what is it made out of? It's made out of wood, right? The best papers have wood pulp. So it's, and what is the book encouraging? The book is encouraging the Sankirtan Yajna. Prabhupada said the distribution and the sale of books is non-different than performing Harinam Sankirtan. It's the same. It's Shabda Brahman. So this is the this is the purpose of being a disciple, is to carry wood in the form of Srila Prabhupada's books to spread the Sankirtan Yajna. We have distributed a lot of books this year, a big increase, but we have a long way to go. The Bible is distributed in 20 million Bibles, right? Every year. And that works out to about 2 crores, if I'm not mistaken, 20 million Bibles. So we have a long way to go. We're part of the world team. We're with our other brothers and sisters that are all over the world distributing books. The December Marathon in India, although it's winter, it's not really that cold. Probably in Russia right now, it's about 10 minus degrees cold. It's freezing cold. And but they go out and they distribute books. So that's a great sacrifice and a great performance of austerities. And considering ourselves to be a world team is really the key to success. The Prajetas please the Supreme Lord because they work together. They organize things together, and therefore they please the Lord by their prayer, so much so that the Lord manifested himself to the Prajetas. In the same way, if we want to have Krishna manifest himself in the form of the Sankirtan movement, then we need to work together. And what better way to organize and work together than distributing Srila Prabhupada's books? So there's an ocean of devotional service available. There's no limit. The sky's the limit. And it just goes to show that even though the price of everything, the price of books has gone up too, because the price of paper has gone up. Various supply chains are not working properly. So the mills are supplying paper all over the world, and because people don't want to take paper from China, especially in America, so they are taking paper from India. And then the mills are getting dollars and drawbacks, so they're not so interested in the domestic market. In fact, they won't give a price, the mills, until the truck leaves the mill, then they'll give you the price. So it's not an easy thing to coordinate printing so many large print orders of books. But somehow or another it's happening. And even though the prices are going up, still just see, Lord Chaitanya arranged so that the devotees could distribute more books than they've distributed ever before here in India. And I'm sure I haven't got the scores for the other parts of the world, but I'm sure it's the same there. So there's no material impediment to the Sankirtan movement. Just the devotees need to cooperate, organize, and Lord Chaitanya will do the rest. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your encouraging words, and you have shared. Prabhuji, being a BBT trustee, is very much involved in printing the books as well. So Prabhuji has a very good understanding of what are all the troubles that they have to come across and bring the books to us. So going back to our awards, so I'd like to call upon ISKCON Ahmadpur, who stands 5th amongst the outposts with a total score of 1,276. We have received very less entries in this category. This is the first time we are having awards for this category. So ISKCON Ahmadpur stands 5th with 1,276 book points.
So here's your award.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you. Please bless us, your blessings, and please encourage us to in future we do more and more. It is team effort. All our members have done a lot of efforts to distribute books. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you.
So next I would like to call upon ISKCON Bhargar, who have collectively scored around 2,307 book points.
Jai, here's your award. Hare Krishna.
Bhargar.
Devotees can identify themselves from Bhargar. Also request all the devotees to please put your temple name as your Zoom name so that it is easy to identify. Is there any devotee from Bhargar? Bhargar से कोई भक्त है तो प्लीज अपना इलेक्ट्रॉनिकली हाथ ऊपर कर लें.
Okay. Should we move on to the next?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Nobody seems to respond. Then third stands ISKCON Surendranagar with a book point with the total aggregate book points of 2,889.
ISKCON Surendranagar.
And next award winner.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Dandavad Pranam, Prabhuji. My Dandavad Pranams to Bhima Prabhu, and especially all the senior devotees again.
So you're from ISKCON Surendranagar?
Yes, we are outpost, Prabhuji. We have got two teams consisting two devotees. And there are two teams of two devotees. They go to different villages and distribute books.
Right.
Regularly, every day they go, and every Sunday they go for Padayatra. One day Padayatras also, and they distribute in different villages.
So here's your award. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Please bless us so that we can serve Prabhupada unconditionally.
Jai. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Devakinandan Prabhu wants to speak something.
Yeah, when you are announcing the name,
yes,
maybe you can tell that they are extension center, preaching center, outpost, and of the what is mother temple, like the Ahmadnagar, whatever, Ahmadpur something. So, like that. So at least all devotee will be familiar. Surendranagar, maybe they knowing, but still better to tell which temple they are connected to and what is the outpost or extension center, preaching center or temple.
Okay. Thank you, Prabhuji. Definitely, I mean, the category that we are dealing with now is outposts. So all of them, all of the names that we're calling out are outposts. We haven't identified the mother temples to which they belong to. So at this point of time, we may not be able to call out. And next, second stands ISKCON Chandrapur, which is an outpost of ISKCON Nagpur with a total aggregate of 5,407 book points. Chandrapur, an outpost from ISKCON Nagpur.
Here's your award. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
And amongst the outposts, stands first is ISKCON Attapur. ISKCON Attapur with an aggregate of 10,030 book points.
Who's here on behalf of Attapur?
Nityanand Chandra Prabhu is here from ISKCON Attapur.
Jai, here's your award.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much. Please accept my humble obeisances.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Your mother temple, Praji?
ISKCON Hyderabad.
ISKCON Hyderabad. Thank you so much. I would like to thank His Grace Bhima Prabhu for coming down and giving away the prizes and encouraging all of us. Thank you very much, Prabhu. We are blessed with your association and your words. Thank you so much.
On behalf of the BBT, we want to thank all the devotees for their excellence in the service of distributing books in ISKCON India. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. So we'll now move on to the next category, that is extension centers. Extension centers, and for extension centers, we would like to invite His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. Maharaj, His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj, can you please highlight it? Yes. So Maharaj is a disciple of His Holiness Jayapatak Swami Maharaj, and he has joined Mayapur in 1978 and is now currently serving as a GBC member as well. And he especially encourages tribal preaching in a very, very big way. He is doing this, and he is personally going to many, many remote places and is encouraging tribal preaching in a very big way. And Maharaj is also has taken up zonal assignment, as GBC zonal assignment includes Eastern India, Bangladesh, Korea, Nepal, many other places. So, and Maharaj personally has been encouraging book distribution within Mayapur, which distributes books in a very, very big way, huge way. So I would like to invite Maharaj, and please bless us, and with your encouraging words, please speak a few words, and then we'll go on with the awards.
नमः ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनेति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. Yes, आज Bhima Prabhu was telling, even if book price increases, our book distribution is not reducing. I remember 40 years before, when I was doing Sankirtan, that time book cost was 4 rupees, Gita was 10-15 rupees. Still it was so difficult to distribute books. In the whole week, if Sankirtan boss was doing 4,000 rupees whole week, I was feeling, wow, 4,000 rupees books we have done. Now we see by Srila Prabhupada's mercy how people are receiving, buying so many books. Actually, it looks like the books are already distributed. As Lord Krishna is saying to Arjun, Nimitta Matra Sabya Sachi Bhava. By Prabhupada's mercy, books are already distributed. if we go out with books, if we make plans, if we manage things nicely, so we will get the credit for this book distribution. We will be blessed by distributing books. More and more books will be distributed. In spite of so many hurdles, our society will become more strong. This is only our hope, that book distribution. And now this Bhagavad Gita distributed so many numbers that it is going to dominate all other books with all bogus commentary or Mayavadi commentary. So people one day will think Gita means Bhagavad Gita as it is. This word will be very common. And also Prabhu said about tribal preaching. Now we are getting so much sponsored Gita for tribals. Every tribal house we are placing this Bhagavad Gita. And I request distributing Bhagavad Gita is like seed, by planting the seeds. But then some follow-up work should be done. And just like we have Gita correspondence course, different kinds of things. Just keeping Bhagavad Gita will bring auspiciousness to their house. But reading and following will bring real auspiciousness. So that plan also we have to do. Anyway, this is a very good endeavor, and especially this program we are doing, giving awards, encouragement, this, that is enhancing. I can see the enthusiasm of our devotees increasing more and more to participate to Gita distribution. This is a very good thing that you all are organizing. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for your words. And now I'd like to request Narottam Pray Prabhu. He wants to make a small announcement before we begin with the awards distribution. Narottam Pray Prabhu, please make an announcement.
Hare Krishna. So just requesting all the devotees to please put your temple names along with your name, so it's easy for us to identify. Secondly, on Zoom, please put your temple name. Secondly, this year we got many entries very late. In fact, we were getting entries as late as 1 hour back. And what that led to is, so that we didn't want to disappoint devotees, we have increased the categories from 3 awards to 5 awards. Usually it is always 3 awards. This time we made it 5 awards, but going forward, it will still remain 3 awards. So it is my humble request. We sent many follow-ups on all WhatsApp groups and emails. If devotees can please submit their scores on time, so that it can be easier for our devotees working behind the scenes to set up this program in a better way. Also, this time what has happened is, because we took scores on the website, many temples have wrongly reported their temple categories. Some small temples have reported as big temples, outposts have reported as preaching centers, and so it becomes very difficult to have categorization. So request all devotees to please fill in your categories properly. And if you have any trouble, on the website, all our phone numbers are mentioned, and marathon coordinators are there, Vedanta Chaitanya Prabhu, Baldev Prabhu, Praneshwar Prabhu. You can reach out to any one of us. And in case you are not comfortable submitting the score on the website, which is not very difficult, but you can even WhatsApp us. But we request that these things are done at the proper deadline. Thank you. Vedanta Chaitanya Prabhu, please continue.
Just one more thing to add, Narottam Priya Prabhu, is that now marathon is over, but we want scores at least monthly. We had requested even in the NIDC meeting. So we would like to request now also that His Grace Bhima Prabhu had told us that at least every month we should be having the scores. In fact, with the app, we are trying to have scores live every moment. That will also come, hopefully, with the blessings of senior Vaishnavas. Over.
Thank you, Raj. So, Loknath Maharaj, he wants to speak something. Yes.
Sorry, I'm misunderstood the timing. That you're starting at 4 and but you started at 3 o'clock. I was in another middle of another program, so I arrived a little late. Hari Hari. So what to say? I'm sure a lot has been said. Yeah.
Just now, extension center awards are to be given by Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. Then once he finishes that, then we'll come back to. I mean, if you want to say something now, something urgent.
Sure, I always have something to say. There's no dearth of.
Can we get back to you after Maharaj gives
Okay, sure, I can wait.
Param Puj Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. I mean, if you are, yes, Maharaj. So I would like to now call upon the awards winners for the extension centers. From amongst the extension centers, stands fifth is ISKCON Latur Central with 15,040 book points. ISKCON Latur Central 15,040 book points.
Hare Krishna. Which temple is that?
ISKCON Latur Central.
So I
From
request.
Maharashtra.
Is there? ISKCON Laut is there?
They are from Maharashtra. Yes.
Yes, Maharaj.
Okay.
Srinivas Priya Prabhu is there.
Yes, Srinivas Priya Prabhu, please.
Srinivas Priya Das Prabhu and the team ISKCON Latur.
Yes.
Please accept this awards on behalf of Srila Prabhupada. I'm handing over this to you. Hare Krishna, Hare Bol. You are blessed to have this awards.
Thank you so much, Maharaji. Actually, all the devotees have worked so hard for contribution under the guidance of Baldev Prabhuji from Chupati, Kanadagu Prabhuji, and all the devotees here, Yugal Prem Prabhuji, Sadhana Prabhuji, and all the Mataji group have worked so hard for value education. Specifically, what Radhesham Prabhu has given us that competitive exam. So under value education, we could distribute a lot of books. And Sadhana Prabhuji was overall in charge here for book distribution. And really, thanks to all the congregation devotees here assisting, going to the early morning to all the schools and distributing, the books. So we are very grateful, and please bless us so that we could distribute more and more for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much, Maharaj.
So next, would like to call upon ISKCON Thane, which stands fourth with a total aggregate of 22,026 book points. ISKCON Thane, Revati Raman Prabhu. Yes.
Haribal, ISKCON Thane, Revati Raman Prabhu, and all the devotees, please accept this award. You are blessed by Srila Prabhupada, so that we have been able to distribute some books nicely. I pray you can distribute more and more books for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you, Maharaj. All Vaishnavas, Guru Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Last year first number थे, इस बार शायद हम fourth number पर हैं और पीछे चले गए और प्रभुपाद की कृपा से हम हर साल मैराथन करते हैं स्टेशनों पर, रेलवे स्टेशंस, कांग्रीगेशंस एंड स्कूल प्रोजेक्ट्स. ये हमारा मैराथन चलता है. कांग्रीगेशन इंथुजियास्टिकली ठाणे के है, डिवोटी सब पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं. अभी हम सब तलासरी वाड़ा फॉर्म से ही पिकनिक बनाकर आ रहे हैं, अभी ऑन द वे है. और प्रभुपाद और आप सभी वैष्णव से आशा करते हैं कि इस तरह हमें इस फैमिली बिजनेस में हम सदैव लगे रहे और ज्यादा से ज्यादा पुस्तकों वितरण करके प्रभुपाद को प्लीज करें. ये हमारी इच्छा. आप सभी लोग आशीर्वाद दीजिए. हरे कृष्णा. धन्यवाद प्रणाम.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And third stands among the extension centers, ISKCON Yavatmal with 22,374 book points. ISKCON Yavatmal, Abhiram Nitai Prabhu.
Jai Abhiram Nitai Prabhu, please accept this award. Srila Prabhupada bless you to become more and more powerful to distribute more and more books. Hare Krishna. You have to unmute. Abhiram Prabhu, and to speak something?
Please unmute yourself, Abhiram Nitai Prabhu. आप unmute कीजिए.
हरे कृष्णा महाराज जी, दंडवत प्रणाम. This year book distribution very well. Thinking maybe last year price less, but this year price, Bhagavad Gita's price, all books price more. Then very difficult book distribution, but this year people are interested and well book distribution is well, and always devotees also support, and then score maybe achieve. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
All right.
And next stands ISKCON Rohini amongst the extension centers. Second stands ISKCON Rohini with an aggregate of 32,000 book points. ISKCON Rohini.
Rohini is still extension.
Yes.
Is there anyone from ISKCON Rohini?
Keshav Marari Prabhu, is he available?
So we request Mohan Rupa Prabhu to kindly accept the award on behalf of ISKCON Rohini.
Harival Mohan Rupa Prabhu, please accept this awards and hand it over to the Rohini devotees. They put so much energy for distributing Prabhupada's books.
Yes,
and this is only for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. More we please Prabhupada by distributing books, our life will be more successful. Thank you all for distributing so many books. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Maharaj, for your blessings, Maharaj.
And amongst extension centers stands first as ISKCON East Delhi with 1 lakh book points. ISKCON East Delhi. Both of the temples are hailing from Delhi. First two.
Vichitra Krishna Prabhu. Haribol Vichitra Krishna Prabhu. So give our thanks to all devotees that distributed so many books and accept this award. Gift a token of our appreciation for taking so much trouble for distributing to Srila Prabhupada's books. It's a burden of love on us. So we pray to distribute more and more books, you and your team. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for coming down to this program and sparing some time for this. And thank you very much for your kind words of encouragement. Thank you so much, Maharaj. So now we'd like to move on to the next category. So the next schedule will be as follows. I mean, we'll be inviting Basukosh Prabhu for the preaching centers, and followed by we'll be inviting Mahaman Prabhu for the small temples. So now we'll be going ahead with the preaching centers. So we'd like to invite His Grace Basukosh Prabhu for this. Although Prabhuji is currently
want me to
patient and yes, also it's an odd time
something?
for him, but still Prabhuji has taken out time for this program.
It's okay. You want me to say something or just present the awards?
Yes, Prabhuji, please, I mean, please speak a few words of encouragement for the devotees.
So in the purport, in Srila Prabhupada's purport to Srimad Bhagavatam, I'm sorry, Bhagavad Gita 16:7, he says that the Manu Smriti, Manu Samhita is the law book for humanity. Prabhupada also said that my books will be the law book for humanity for the next 10,000 years. Now, of course, we know that only a small section of humanity accepts that. So in order to popularize, Prabhupada stressed book distribution to popularize Vedic religion and culture.
And Prabhupada used the example of the communists. Communists spread their ideology all over the world through literature. Of course, communism is a failure. The only major place in the world where communism is still the political system is in China. And China is the biggest capitalist country in the world. So it's just hypocrisy. So Prabhupada's book distribution is growing by leaps and bounds. It's a fact. And India is far and away the leader in the world in book distribution. And so the leaders of ISKCON have to keep encouraging the devotees in ISKCON to push on book distribution. Because the leaders of ISKCON in India are doing that, book distribution is expanding like anything. What more can I say? I mean, this marathon is massive book distribution all across India. And it's very enlivening and encouraging to all the devotees to see that this is going on. But we still have a lot of work ahead of us. If we look outside, if we walk out in the society, we see that very few people actually taking the teachings of Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam seriously. So the book distribution is our humble attempt to get them to change their minds by reading, making this literature available to them. By reading these books, they may change. You know, there's a god brother whose name I don't need to mention, who way back in the late 1960s, he got a Back to Godhead magazine, put it in a drawer. And 6 months later, he pulled it out, he read it, and he joined the temple. This was in Canada. And when his mother went to meet Prabhupada in Bombay, Prabhupada didn't know that he had an Indian disciple in Canada. And he immediately wrote to the head of ISKCON in Canada, send him here to Bombay. Lokanath Maharaj knows who I'm talking about. I see Lokanath Maharaj there because he was in Juhu in the very early days. So anyway, you just see if somebody gets a book or a magazine or, you know, any literature from a BBT literature, it may take effect later on. And that person may become a devotee and he may do service to ISKCON, or he may think of Krishna at the last moment when he leaves his body. You know, I'm looking at this picture behind me. You might see Prabhupada sitting there in Hyderabad. And quite a few of the people in the picture have left this world. Not all of them, but boy, I can count 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 4 that I know of who are no longer with us. And the rest of us are old men in queue waiting to, you know, catch that flight to the next life, wherever it takes us. So these books have, you know, what is it? Sarvatma Snapanam Param Vijayate Shri Krishna. What is it? Forgetting. Nam Namaka. This gives the greatest benediction. I'm forgetting those exact, what is that? From Shikshastakam. Anantam Pratipadam Purnamrita Swadanam Sarvatma Snapanam. So this is spreading the ocean of nectar, the pastimes of Lord Krishna, the teachings of Lord Krishna, which it's totally different from the modern concepts that are so popular today, that came from Marxist ideology of the classless society. So with that, I think there's a lot of other people that are supposed to speak within the next few minutes, so I'll end it here. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Raji. Among the preaching centers, we have ISKCON Agra standing 5th with a total of 20,048 book points. ISKCON Agra.
Is there any
Is there-
devotee from ISKCON Agra here? Please identify yourself.
Next, we can move on to ISKCON Miapur, stands 4th with an aggregate of 21,138 book points. ISKCON Miapur.
Sri Ram Prabhu is here.
Sri Ram Prabhu is here.
Abhinandan, Abhinandan, Abhinandan.
Thank you, Bashu.
Abhinandanam. Sanskrit Bhasha, Abhinandanam. Hindi,
Thank you very much.
Abhinandan.
Yeah, we seek blessings from all the Vaishnavas. I remember the day we had Bhima Prabhu leading the entire, having want to set up a organization in book distribution. I think after 5 years, this is manifesting from efforts from many senior leaders, many devotees. I think it's a great privilege and honor to be part of this team. We once again seek blessings from all the Vaishnavas that we continue to distribute the Srila Prabhupada books. And we have special thanks to Bhima Prabhu and Vaisheshika Prabhu, who was guiding us from many years and continue to be part of our whole mission. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Bashu.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And third stands ISKCON Bhopal with an aggregate of 35,956 book points. ISKCON Bhopal, 35,956 book points.
Is there anyone here from ISKCON Bhopal? You can raise your hand electronically. We'll spotlight you. Please move on.
Yes. And second stands ISKCON Bhiwandi.
I think Mahaman Prabhu has raised his hand, so he can collect the trophy. You can unmute yourself, Prabhuji.
Can't hear Mahaman Prabhu.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I am the zonal secretary for Bhopal. I can take that, although I'll be speaking for. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much.
Prabhu, next.
Yes. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for coming down to accept this award. And second stands ISKCON Bhiwandi with 61,237 book points. ISKCON Bhiwandi.
We have Sri Sudama Prabhu here from ISKCON Bhiwandi.
Bhaskosh Prabhu can please give us the award.
Abhinandanam, Abhinandanam, Abhinandanam.
Please accept humble obeisances, Prabhuji. Please bless us more so that we can serve Srila Prabhupada more and more in book distribution.
And the first stands ISKCON Faridabad, which is well above everybody, like with an aggregate of 2,18,095 book points.
Wow.
Gopeshwar Prabhu is here.
Abhinandan, Abhinandan.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances, respected Maharaj and Prabhujis. I'm really honored to represent ISKCON Faridabad and take blessings from all of you. And please bless that we can continuously strive to distribute these books and also make programs so that whoever received the books, we can somehow inspire them, connect them, and follow up that they can study these books also. So thank you so much for the blessings of all the symbol Vaishnavas. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. So I'd like to thank Basugosh Prabhu for taking out his time and coming here, speaking a few words and encouragement and giving away the use of us. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for coming, for giving your time. Thank you so much.
Haribol.
So now we'd like to invite as this Mahaman Prabhu to come here to give away the awards for the small temple category. Small temple category.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Sorry, a little problem, technical, but can you hear me now? I'm okay?
Yes, Guruji. We are able to hear.
Okay, fine. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakya Chaksurunmritam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. So first of all, I'd like to thank all the book distributors and congratulate them for having worked so hard and have achieved so many wonderful results. And also I'd like to thank our ICC team led by Sahdev Prabhu, Praneshwar Prabhu, Vedanta Chaitanya Prabhu, and all the other team members. They have worked very hard and taken this initiative with the result that from 26 lakhs last year, the results to 32 lakhs, I believe. A steep jump of 6 lakhs within 1 year. I'd like to thank them very much for these wonderful activities and initiatives. And also, as one of Prabhupada's instructions, or you could say Prabhupada's sayings, every word that Prabhupada has said is nectar. Every sentence he ever spoke is like nectar. Yet one sentence I feel of most important and nectarian. And this is in the context of one conversation Srila Prabhupada had with an American reporter. When the reporter asked Srila Prabhupada that, Swamiji, now your movement is going on very well, very strongly, but what will happen when you die? So Prabhupada gave most amazing nectarian answer that I will never die. I will always live in my books. So this is how Prabhupada is always present in his books. And also Srila Prabhupada encouraged us to read his books. In a conversation with Bhagavadas Prabhu, Prabhupada mentioned that all disciples must study my books daily. And Prabhupada said that I myself study my books daily. And every time I study my books, I find something new in them. And then finally, Prabhupada revealed the most secret of all secrets, that these books have not been written by me. Every morning, Krishna comes and dictates, and I have just given them a written form. So this Prabhupada always encourages us, and it is our duty to study the books so we know what the books contain. And these books are like deities. Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj made a very nice point that now Bhagavad Gita as it is the Gita which everyone will know. Other Gitas are being far, far overtaken by Bhagavad Gita as it is. Most of the devotees who have joined ISKCON have been due to studying these books. And this book distribution should continue. Since the theme of this particular session today is awards, I think personally, and it is also mentioned in the Bhagavatam in many places, that actually when good activities go on, the devotees express their appreciation. Like Prithu Maharaj expresses his devotion, the gratitude to for Kumaras by saying that let your good activities be the award. That itself is the award. To be engaged in the movement of Srila Prabhupada, to be engaged in the most pleasing activity to Srila Prabhupada, which is book, is in itself an award. And this is the result of strong sadhana of having strong desire to do book distribution. Ultimately, of course, the blessings of Lord Krishna and the Vaishnavas. And Krishna himself says to the gopis, let your own pious activities, let your good activities be your own reward. Prabhupada was very much particular about scores, receiving scores. And he would say that to be successful in any field, we must have numbers. We must set targets, and we should measure our result. Even the first traveling Sankirtan party in Vrindavan, this constituted Srinivasacharya Thakur, Shamananda, and Narottam Das Thakur. Those days, there were no mass printing of books. It was manuscripts only written by hand. But they would regularly report their scores to their spiritual master, their Siksha Guru, Jiva Goswami, and Jiva Goswami would thus inspire. So, although the devotees who are award winners themselves to be in book distribution is an award, yet it is our duty to encourage them and inspire them so that they keep on doing these good activities for longer and longer times. We appreciate them. We appreciate all the standby teams who have helped them, who have encouraged them. No service is too little. But at the same time, book distribution is very, very pleasing to Srila Prabhupada. Yeah. We are obliged to the Sankirtan devotees. We have done wonderful service, set very good examples for everyone. Over. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for those were encouraging words and reminding us about reading, importance of reading Srila Prabhupada's books. And you also reminded us about the real award that we have already gotten. That is the opportunity to be engaged in this movement. Thank you so much for reminding that. So I'd like to invite those temples who have won the awards in this category of small temples. And amongst the small temples, fifth stands ISKCON Solapur with an aggregate of 48,131 points. ISKCON Solapur, 48,131 book points.
Requesting Pawan Harinam Prabhu to please switch on your video. Yeah, he's here.
This is your award. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Pram. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. This is your award. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. And fourth stands ISKCON Varcha with a total of 50,000 book points.
Is there anyone from ISKCON
Varcha award?
राधेश प्रभु आप अपना वीडियो ऑन कर सकते हैं? हाँ, सूरत वाला. Yeah, Prabhuji, you can offer the award.
Okay. This is your award. Hare Krishna.
And third stands ISKCON Rajkot with a total of 1,17,823 book points. ISKCON Rajkot with 1,17,823 book points.
ISKCON Rajkot, this is your award. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much to all the Maharaj and senior Vaishnava devotees. Dandut Pranam to all. Please bless us so that we can do more distribution in our area. We would also like to thank His Grace Vaishnava Seva Prabhuji, all the congregation devotees, all the full-time devotees, as well as Mataji of Radharani Sabha for this wonderful book distribution in our area. Thank you very much to all.
Thank you. And second stands ISKCON Chandigarh with 1,33,552 book points. ISKCON Chandigarh.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. This is your award. You worked very hard. Keep it up. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So I heard that our congregation devotees work hard. In congregation, Suddhasutta Prabhu and IVF, our Nam Prem Prabhu, they all and other devotees also, they worked very hard for 2 months for doing all this book distribution in winter also. I thank all the devotees and also thank all the senior devotees. By their blessings, we are able to achieve this book distribution. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
your award. Okay. Thank
The next, ISKCON Surat stands first among the small temples with a total of 1,44,974 book points. ISKCON Surat.
Hare Krishna, Mahamantu, Hare Krishna, Pranam.
Hare Krishna, Vijay, or Krishna Prabhupada.
On the way back to Surat from Srirangam Kshetra, we had one seminar, we had one Shravan Kirtanam camp just finished today.
So Naine there, I can't hear.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yes.
now?
Yes.
Actually, I am on the train.
Roju, could you please keep it very brief? Very brief. We are already running out of time.
Okay. Thanks to all devotees who help us in this Sankirtan moment. And we are very fortunate to have this opportunity to distribute books. Thanks to Hare Krishna. Pranam.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And we would like to thank Mahaman Prabhu for taking out time. Prabhuji has been here for a long time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for your words of encouragement and for giving up with these awards.
Thank you to all the devotees, Maharajas. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
So now we'll move on. We'll slowly move on to the bigger categories. Now we are moving on to medium temple categories. So for giving away the awards for the medium temples and the big temples, we would like to invite His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj. So we'd like to invite him for this, for giving away the prizes for these two categories, medium temples and big temples. And we'll start off with medium temples, before which we would like to request Maharaj to speak a few words and encouragement and inspiration for all the devotees assembled here.
I never speak few words, that's the trouble. Hare Krishna. So, I congratulate each and every participant in this marathon. Whether you win the award or you don't win the award, but I think just participating, or even I was thinking, when thinking of doing book distribution, even having a desire to do book distribution, that's a victory, and that's you are the winner. And so everyone wins here. There's no losers, those who participate in marathon. Of course, some devour, but there are different circumstances. No pain, no gain, they say. So maybe that's the reason some devotees or some temples take more trouble. And then they have big scores and they win. And they're also to be congratulated and appreciated. And that's what we are doing here. One thing I was thinking, I don't know who is going to take note of this, whether Vedant Chaitanya or ICC Marathon Committee, that, we are announcing these big book scores and 32 lakhs Bhagavad Gitas distributed. I think this report should go to Modi or to the central government or I don't know, education ministry. They should know what ISKCON is doing in the field of distribution of especially Bhagavad Gitas. And the reason I said this is that I think we have a brighter future. The government is pushing for the study of Bhagavad Gita in the educational system. I think maybe at high school level or different levels. Of course, they are encouraging study of Sanskrit and Vedic literature, especially Bhagavad Gita. So so in future, when they recommend Bhagavad Gita for studies in the schools or colleges, they should think of Bhagavad Gita as it is. What I wanted to say, Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj already said that Bhagavad Gita meant Bhagavad Gita as it is. And more profusely we distribute Bhagavad Gita as it is, people are going to be, they're going to be bumping into this Bhagavad Gita as it is, and they are going to be thinking, oh, Bhagavad Gita meant Bhagavad Gita as it is. So the government could recommend studies of Bhagavad Gita as it is in the curriculum, and or they could also invite us to teach Bhagavad Gita courses, Discover Yourself, or Bhagavad Gita related courses. So somehow I think we should get this news message or big score across to the concerned ministers or ministries or central government, so that they know what we are doing in the field of distribution or promotion of Bhagavad Gita. So that's one thing I wanted to say. So maybe make this agenda. Vedant Chaitanya, you could, or your public relations director could do something in this regard. Gopal Krishna Maharaj could maybe give some ideas how we could get this message to those concerned ministers or the authorities. And really, Srila Prabhupada is certainly pleased. I was thinking, he had more hopes from the second generation, and you are that second generation. And I think the kind of book distribution the second generation is doing now is amazing, and certainly going to be pleasing to Srila Prabhupada. And and when Prabhupada is pleased, Krishna is pleased, Radha Parthasarthi is pleased, and then our life is perfect. Prabhupada made, I think I was the first BBT traveling Sankirtan party leader, and Srila Prabhupada personally, Srila Prabhupada and Gopal Krishna Maharaj together made this plan, and they gave me a van, and I started distributing books on behalf of BBT. This was way back in '77, and I had been reporting to Srila Prabhupada, and every time I reported the book distribution results or stories, or Prabhupada always responded encouraging and blessing and expressing appreciation. In '77, Prabhupada was not well, and we had just come back from, we had then named our party as Narad Muni Traveling Sankirtan Party. We came to Delhi, Vrindavan, and we were presenting book scores, and Prabhupada, he was lying in bed for many months there, hardly able to speak, but as soon as he opened dialogue with us, oh, which book is selling the most, and this and that, and he wanted to know more about the book distribution. I had then mentioned also that we showed his Bhagavad Gita to Srila Vyasadeva in Vyas Gufa in Badrikashram. So when Prabhupada heard that, there was a smile on his face to hear that his Bhagavad Gita was shown to Srila Vyasadeva in Badrikashram. So This is very, very pleasing to Srila Prabhupada, and Prabhupada always said, if you want to know me, read my books. And so distributing Prabhupada's books is handing Prabhupada over to the people. And of course, Prabhupada is talking about Krishna in his books. If you want to know me, you know Krishna, read my books. So, and our movement is going to be solidly established if we distribute more and more books, and of course get those buyers also somehow to read our books or read Prabhupada's books, Bhagavad Gita, sets of Bhagavatam, and this will Dharma Samsthapanarthaya, the Dharma will be re-established solidly on this planet and globally, not just India limited, all over the world. So this book distribution is very, very important, and those who distribute books those devotees are very important. And I think I'm very pleased to hear the reports. I was, of course, in touch with distributors during those 2 months. That's another thing, whether we managed to distribute 32 lakhs because we doubled it. What we doubled was from 1 month, we doubled it to 2 months. Whether that is also a factor for going all the way to 32 lakhs, and in future, are you going to be sticking to this double the timing, 2 months, or I think we should do that. More time is more book distribution. I also was thinking all those book distribution teams from every temple, small, big, this one, that one, they should conduct ISKCON, and they should make notes of strong points and the weak points of this year's marathon, and or where we could improve, or how we could improve, increase book distribution, or we went to the wrong spots and we should have gone there or here or there. So I think devotees should do a little review of the whole performance of the book distribution and take resolutions. And for next year, when you start book distribution, you should look at the notes, and so that you don't make the similar mistakes or maintain weakness in book distribution, or numbers are less. Hari, Prabhupada also said how the movement will go on in the future. Prabhupada said organization and intelligence. I will not tell you the whole context where Prabhupada said this, but in his sense, he said how the movement will go on, organization and intelligence. So I was thinking that we are getting more and more organized for past few years. ICC is getting behind, and Sahadev and company, I really appreciate their initiative, and we are getting more organized, and we are making some intelligent plans. So continue this in future. As a result, I think devotees are taking marathon very, very seriously, and it wasn't the case some years ago, but now everyone is jumping into action and distributing books, and as we are more organized and maintaining communication. Vedant Chaitanya Prabhu was doing a wonderful job in this regard, others also, but I think he was given this service of communication. And I always say this, from communication comes cooperation. Just remember this mantra, from communication comes cooperation. I learned this from Mukunda Goswami Maharaj, who was a communications director one time. So maintain communication, and you'll get more and more cooperation, and that is what is happening. And so keep up the good work, the organizing team and communications efforts, and of course all the temples and participants. Keep up the good work and see how you could make it better and better and better. And this will be very, very pleasing to our Srila Prabhupada, our entire parampara, and all the way to Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. And I congratulate again and again all the winners and even all the participants in this marathon. Hare Krishna, or as they say.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for your words of encouragement and for those wonderful practical inputs that you have given to the temples and to the team as well. Thank you very much for your words. So we would like to proceed with the awards for the category medium temples. Amongst the medium temples, we have ISKCON Noida standing on 5th with 70,187 book points. Vanshidhar Prabhu. ISKCON Noida stands with Maharaj. You can please give over the award.
कैसे देंगे? हाँ, ले लो.
हरे कृष्ण.
बगल में रखा है, उठा लो.
हरे कृष्ण.
And Abhinandan, congratulations.
हरे कृष्ण महाराज. हरे कृष्ण महाराज. सभी महाराज के चरण में दंडवत प्रणाम और सभी वैष्णवों के लिए आशीर्वाद से श्री प्रभुपाद प्रसन्नता के लिए.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, this award also goes to Vedant Chaitanya Guru.
They're both receiving.
किया है और नेक्स्ट ईयर. हरे कृष्णा. आवाज आ रही है?
बीच में नहीं आ रही है. बीच में नहीं. ब्रेकिंग. बोलो.
तो ज्यादा संख्या में हम डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करेंगे आप सब महाराजों की आशीर्वाद से और सभी वैष्णव की कृपा से ज्यादा संख्या में भूषण करेंगे श्री प्रभुपाद की प्रसन्नता के लिए. हरे कृष्ण. जय श्री प्रभुपाद.
And fourth stands ISKCON Jaipur with a total of 84,612 book points. ISKCON Jaipur.
Yeah, ISKCON Jaipur book distribution marathon scores ki jai, and all distributors ki jai. Congratulations, Vinandan. कुछ कहना चाहते हो? राधा गोविंद देव की जय.
Krishna Maharaj, accept my humble obeisances. My obeisances to all senior devotees as well there assembled. And really, Maharaj, it's a matter of great honor to receive such appreciation from all senior devotees on behalf of our temple management, especially His Grace Panchratna Prabhu, our president, who encouraged our congregation this time, and they really made the big difference this time. They distributed 60 to 70% of our total books, which we distributed this time. And that is why we could reach to such number. And really thankful to all the congregation devotees and all the enthusiastic youth devotees as well. Thank you for giving this award and opportunity.
Thank you. And third stands, it's really well above the other two, with the ISKCON Ahmedabad with a total of 258,852 book points. ISKCON Ahmedabad, Kalana Chaitanya.
Jasamati Nandan Prabhu ki. Jasamati Nandan Prabhu always used to encourage book distribution, and Gopal Krishna Maharaj also used to increase book distribution in Ahmedabad. And year after year after year, I think your scores are going higher and higher, and this time you're the winner. I think in good old days, Gujarat used to win marathon in the world marathon, global. Now this is India, but so Ahmedabad. So you're keeping the tradition, going. This will be very pleasing to Jasmati Nandan Prabhu and Srila Prabhupada, and to us we are pleased, and Radha Govinda ki.
थैंक यू महाराज जी, थैंक यू वेरी मच। आपने आशीर्वाद दिया तो हम आगे अब आशीर्वाद दें कि हम और ज्यादा प्रचार करें। और जो आज हमारा एवर्ड्स है यहाँ पे, तो हम परम पूज्य जसोमती नंदन प्रभु जी को ऑफर करते हैं, और हमारे जो जोनल सेक्रेटरी है परम पूज्य गोपाल कृष्ण गोस्वामी महाराज, और हमारे रीजनल सेक्रेटरी है परम पूज्य बासुगोस प्रभु जी। तो इन सबका जो इंस्पिरेशन है, और इन सबको हम हमारा जो ये उपहार है उसको अर्पण करते हैं, और सभी भक्तों से, वैष्णवों से कृपा याचना करते हैं कि हम ऐसे ही भक्ति में बने रहे, और प्रभुपाद जी का जो पुस्तक वितरण का प्रचार का कार्य है उसको आगे बढ़ाते रहे। थैंक यू वेरी मच। हरे कृष्ण।
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. And second stands ISKCON Hyderabad with 288,398 book points. ISKCON Hyderabad.
ISKCON Hyderabad, okay. Boy, big score.
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we are very thankful for your successful efforts of distributing lots of books. I'm sure Radhesham is also behind this effort.
Yes, yes.
Radhesham behind Pune and Radhesham behind Hyderabad. So we congratulate him also, and everyone else, you also. Okay, boliye, aur kya kehna?
Actually, we are very grateful, Maharaj, because here we have His Grace Anandmay Prabhu, proper disciple here, serving here from 50 years. So we get lot of inspiration for Sankirtan book distribution from him. And we have Radhesham Prabhu, Sitaram Prabhu, who are the leading presidents here who take care of Sankirtan. So, and all the brahmachari leaders, R. Shiromani Prabhu, and all the congregation devotees, they worked very hard for the last 2 months for this marathon. So we request all the proper disciples, Maharajas, senior leaders to bless all the Sankirtan devotees so that they can please Srila Prabhupada. We are trying to serve at Srila Prabhupada's own temple. So taking your blessings.
That's true. Prabhupada's own temple. This is one of the temples that Prabhupada was established during Prabhupada days, and Radha Madan Mohan deities were installed personally by Srila Prabhupada. When we are only half dozen temples in India, Hyderabad is one of them. So all glories. It's a glorious thing.
Thank you so much. And amongst the medium temples, well above all the four, stands first is ISKCON Punjabi Bagh with 5,51,260 book points. ISKCON Punjabi Bagh with 5,51,260 book points.
It's a mind-boggling number. Wonderful. Punjabi Bagh. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations, and may Srila Prabhupada shower all the blessings upon you all, devotees of ISKCON Punjabi Bagh, especially all the book distributors may be blessed by Srila Prabhupada and blessed by Gopal Krishna Maharaj also. Gopal Krishna Maharaj's blessing means more book distribution. He is our leader in field of book distribution. Yes.
Yes, Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisances, Maharaj, and all the senior devotees assembled. And I am just receiving this award and appreciation on behalf of our temple management. His Grace Murli Gishpuji is our president, and His Grace Rukmini Gishpuji is zonal secretary assistant. So I am very thankful and beg for all the blessings and mercy so that we can keep up this spirit and serve the Prabhupada's desire and the desire of our spiritual master and GBC, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj Ji. And all the devotees are very much spirited सभी पूरा मैराथन में सभी प्रकार के भक्त कांग्रेगेशन, IGF, IYF, और मैं भी बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन बस में सेवा करता हूँ। आई एम बस लीडर हेयर। तो मैं आप सबके आशीर्वाद चाहता हूँ कि इस प्रकार से सेवा करता रहूं पूरा जीवन भर, और प्लीज आप ब्लेसिंग कीजिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच। हरे कृष्णा।
Thank you. So now we'll move on to the last.
Vedant Chaitanya, I'm just sorry to interrupt you, but maybe all these winners could let the world know, or let all the temples know how they became successful. What is the key, or what is what did they do that they, as a result, they became successful? Maybe other temples could try to copy the success, as this Prabhuji was saying, because everyone joined, the congregation joined, and the youth joined, and temple devotee joined. So like that, or Pune, I think Pune is another winner. वो सभी लोग बता सकते हैं, वहाँ के डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर्स और संकीर्तन लीडर सारी दुनिया को या इंडिया के सारे मंदिर को बता सकते कि कैसे उनके सक्सेस का क्या कारण रहा, या क्या करने से सक्सेसफुल वे हुए, ताकि और लोग भी और मंदिर भी सीख सकते हैं, कुछ स्फूर्ति ले सकते हैं. You get the point, Vedant Chaitanya? I think we should.
Yes, Maharaj.
Yeah,
we have organized some. I mean, for this kind of information only, we organize certain interviews for the success with the successful temples and the successful individual book distributors as well this year, wherein these interviews were floated to all the congregation, everybody, so that everybody can have an understanding of how these temples came out to be so successful in distributing books. Temple wise as well as for the individuals also, we had these two categories happening. So definitely we'll repeat this the coming year as
well. Okay, next.
So now we'll move on to the last and the big category of temples.
Last or first?
There's the last category, but there's the most awaited category, because this is the category which distributes the most number of books. I mean, not
breaking. Keep speaking. We'll
yes.
No. बात करते रहो.
So now we'll move on to the next category, which is the most awaited category and the major category, which actually distributes the major portion of the books, and that is the category of big temples. And in this category we have 5 temples, and before that I would like just share that, I mean, this year definitely we are very much missing the presence of His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj and His Holiness Jivadaya Maharaj. All the invitations were sent out to them, but due to their ill health, so they were unable to make it for the program today. Gopal Krishna Maharaj especially stands as Maharaj has mentioned, he stands as a leader for all over the world, especially in the field of book distribution. And we really miss his and His Holiness Jivadaya Maharaj's presence here. And we hope and pray that their blessings are always with us. So with this, we would like to move on to the next category, big temples. And amongst the big temples, stands 5th is ISKCON Chowpatty with 3,02,442 book points. ISKCON Chowpatty.
His Grace Baldev Prabhu here with me, and the trophies are also here only. So this can be the first time where actually the trophy can be given to the award winner. Maharaj,
मुझे दे दो. Then I will give it to.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Maharaj, for your blessings.
And Chowpatty is a worldwide famous book, temple, and now becoming famous for book distribution and winning awards. So congratulations. Radhanath Maharaj will be pleased to hear these scores and reports of your book distribution, and of course our founder Acharya would be very, very pleased. Anyway, yeah. Brother Gopinath K.
And fourth stands.
कुछ बोलना चाहते हो? You want to say a few words?
Maharaj, I'm very thankful for you for coming here and gracing this occasion. We know that you're all so busy, Maharaj, but you still came and spending so much time here and giving these awards. I'd like to thank on behalf of ISKCON Chopati devotees like Gauranga Prabhu, Shamanand Prabhu, Mukundmala Prabhu, Shridham Prabhu. They're the whole team of devotees who encourage the congregation and the brahmacharis to distribute books. So Maharaj, give your blessings so that we can do more and more in the coming years. Thank you, Maharaj.
Thank you so much. And fourth stands ISKCON Mayapur. Amongst the big temples, ISKCON Mayapur stands fourth with an aggregate of 6,19,719 book points. ISKCON Mayapur.
Is there any devotee from ISKCON Mayapur here?
Maharaj was there sometime back. Bhakt Bhagavad Maharaj. Yes.
We can move on.
Yes, please. And third stands ISKCON Juhu with 7,05,524 book points.
Requesting
ISKCON
Bhima Prabhu to please switch on your video. Bhima Prabhu there?
Hare Krishna, if Bhima Prabhu is not there, then we'll request Narottam Priya Prabhu here from ISKCON Juhu to kindly take the prize. And as before, since he is also there next to the prize, we will give physically the prize to him, Maharaj.
Thank you, Maharaj.
That's not, I mean, your video was not spotlighted.
Thank you, Maharaj. On behalf of ISKCON Juhu, I accept this award. And on behalf of our temple president, His Grace Brajhari Prabhu, and the entire Juhu team, we would like to thank all our book distributors who distributed and worked very hard. And would like to thank all the ICC team for organizing this. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. And second stands ISKCON East of Kailash with 8,89,586 book points. Prabhuji, you had to unmute.
Prabhuji, please unmute yourself.
So, Maharaj, please accept my obeisances, Maharaj, and my obeisances to all the Vaishnavas, and especially His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj is personally has thanked all the devotees. He sent a message, and he has sent a message saying that he wants to thank all the devotees who have participated in the book marathon, and he's very, very happy to see that all the devotees have worked very, very hard for the marathon. Thank you very much. One small thing I just want to share. Actually, what we have started is that what we are saying that we are distributing books, but there's hardly any follow. So we have started following up now for last 2-3 years, and we are getting very good results. So in the month of January, we had 2 programs, and whereby all those people who received Bhagavad Gita on the road, on the street, we invited them to the temple. One from the South Campus, around 500 students came to the temple. They had received Bhagavad Gita on the road. And also some 500 people, families, also who received Bhagavad Gita on the road only. So we had 2 programs we have done. So 1,000 people got connected just during this month who received Bhagavad Gita during marathon. So I just want to share this because other temples could take advantage of this. While distributing Bhagavad Gita, we can take their contact address, mobile number, etc. so that we can do a program in the month of January, like a Hare Krishna festival, get them here, get them in the temple. And then we can have a follow-up program, and also we can cultivate them so that they can get connected. And in future, they will be the one who will also distribute books for us. So in that way, we can increase our congregation also. So this has become very, very, very effective. And this is what I wanted just to share. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you very much for sharing that wonderful insight, Prabhuji. And that's really helpful for us to connect more and more congregation youth to the temple. I mean, all of the hard work that people, devotees have done for all these days, that can very much easily be capitalized by these preaching programs that we are organizing like this. And amongst the big temples category, first stands ISKCON Pune with an aggregate of 10,07,708 book points.
Very well. ISKCON Pune, Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. And their book distribution ki jai. Hari Hari. We are very, very pleased delighted to hear the scores. This is second time or third time you are the winner of the top. Yeah. Sunai nahi de raha. Can't hear.
Please unmute. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Maharaj, this is the fourth time, Maharaj.
Oh.
Yeah. आप लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? आप कुछ करो, थोड़ा कंपटीशन में उतरो. New Delhi and others, Mayapur, challenge ISKCON Pune, see whether you could grab the first award in the future. Or endeavor. Okay, so what is this? क्या कारण? What is the success story कहो या formula कहो? ये सब जो top winner तुम बने हो.
Hare Krishna, Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Actually, first of all, we are very grateful to all the devotees assembled here, especially Maharaj and all the Srila Prabhupada disciples. Here in Pune, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, every year he comes and he inspires us for book distribution. Even this year also, although he was very sick, but still he came. And we have counselor system. We have more than 80 to 100 counselors under which all the congregation devotees, they are distributing very nicely. And brahmacharis are also having counselor system throughout the year. They inspire the devotees. And we are very grateful to His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj, and His Holiness Lokanath Swami Maharaj. They have the disciples, they are systematically inspiring the devotees for book distribution. And another is Grace Radhesham Prabhu. He personally goes for book distribution. When the leaders are there in front, others naturally they follow them. And His Grace Radhesham Prabhu, he inspires all the devotees by personally going to railway stations, bus stand, and is very humble. At the same time, is going for Bhagavatam installation also to the homes of all the congregation devotees. And we are very grateful to all the congregation devotees, brahmacharis, and all other devotees. And especially, and we have school Bhagavad Gita contest team, where we have covered more than hundreds of schools. Not only within Pune, the devotees are going even to their native places, and wherever they are welcome, they are going and they are distributing very nicely. And we are distributing Bhagavad Gitas in buses and company book distribution and so many other things. And we have already give this knowledge how we are distributing, and only by the blessings of the devotees. And especially this year, we are very grateful for this award, and we request all the devotees to pour their mercy so that throughout our life we can distribute books This year is very special actually. This year we are celebrating 10th year of our NVCC temple, and this year the 100th year of Srila Prabhupada writing is Bhagavad Gita, and 126th year of Srila Prabhupada's birth anniversary, and 150th year of Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj's anniversary. So here in Pune, we are distributing prizes also, those award winners. We arrange very nice program, and these are the way by which devotees are inspired, Maharaj. Actually, all this time when His Holiness Loknath Swami Maharaj, so when he came here, he personally gave his garland from his neck, and he gave his blessings, and all other devotees are also only by the blessings of Vaishnavas, and we seek the mercy in future also, so that we can distribute for the pleasure of Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
And
That also I think every temple should, as we have this award ceremony here on national level, each temple should organize Sankirtan festival, I think used to call Sankirtan festival, and all the participants are invited, and then you could have also your 5 top winners in each temple, or amongst the youth, these are the winners, amongst the congregation, these are the winners, the temple devotees, these are the winners, and give them awards and appreciation, and have a festival and honor prasadam, chant, dance, and like that. I think each temple should kind of conclude this marathon festival with Sankirtan festival, and giving awards and appreciation of all the participants, and especially the winners are given some awards. Well, could be big awards, or give them free ticket to go to Mayapur, or like that. You could think of different kinds of awards, or so this should not be limited to what we are doing here, but this could happen in every temple, every small, big temples, and like that.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Maharaj, for this input as well. Definitely, these kind of award ceremonies will encourage the devotees, the temples, and the devotees within the temple also will be very much encouraged to participate and take part in this book distribution. And we would like to thank you very much for blessing us with your kind association, for your time, and for your words, and for taking out time to distribute these awards as well. And thank you very much for your words, man. Thank you so much. So with this, we would like to, before concluding this award ceremony for this year 2023, so I would like to thank all those devotees who have actually came forward, invested a lot of time in organizing this ICC book marathon event, and under the leadership of Sahadev Prabhu, Praneshwar Prabhu, and Baldev Prabhu. All of this team has organized this, so I'd like to thank them especially, and followed by Narottam Prey Prabhu, and he is also being assisted by Pramod Gopinath Prabhu from Juhu. We would like to thank all of these devotees for really taking out time and organizing this event, and especially Narottam Prey Prabhu and Pranesh Prabhu, both of them together, they have come up with this application, which can be used for all time for the rest of the years. I mean, using this, we can regularly submit the scores, and all of this can happen through this application. So we'd like to thank them for this application as well. And now, before concluding, I would like to invite our ICC chairman, Sahadev Prabhu, to give the vote of thanks and finish it. Thank you.
Thank you, Maharajas and Prabhus. Wonderful program, wonderful effort, wonderful. Everything is wondrous and wonderful. I'll just conclude with a very quick story. We have 3.25 million stories here. each Gita is capable of one story. So that was way back in New York. A group of Burmese doctor visited a conference seminar in New York. A devotee found them on the street and he showed them Buddha's picture and just sold a Gita to one of them. When the doctor returned back to the hotel, they found, okay, this is actually not Buddhist book, this is a Hindu book. They kept it aside. They wanted to leave it, but then one said they have a Hindu doctor back there in Rangoon. They said, okay, why don't we give it to him? So when they went back to their country, they gave it to their doctor, Hindu doctor friend, and he just saw, he had no interest, he kept in a book pile. Then he got a son later on, and that son grew up. When the son was going to college, he wanted an English book to learn English. While visiting his father's clinic, he was rummaging through the pile of books, he found Bhagavad Gita. He didn't know what Bhagavad Gita is or no interest whatsoever, but it was an English book. That interested him, so he took up a dictionary and started reading. By the time he reached the 6th chapter, that's where the matter started sinking in. And that's where he became serious in Krishna consciousness. He started preaching. Srivas Pandit Prabhu, he is unfortunately no more with us. He has been the regional secretary. He was the person who established this whole Burmese Myanmar Yatra of ISKCON. Srivas Pandit made hundreds and hundreds of devotees, dozens of temples, from a book which was distributed in New York and which just traveled to Myanmar all the way. So we could have potential 3.25 million stories like this. Who knows that one book will end up in a family where the next heir apparent will be the prime minister of a country. We never know how this transcendental science works and what is Krishna's arrangement. So we should just keep doing it because Prabhupada said this. If we just do it, things will happen. And we are preparing ground for Vaishnava nations. Prabhupada wanted Vaishnava state, Vaishnava nation, Bhagavata nation. So that is actually, time will come when, when you will have people with tilak, high court judges. It's when the country is a Vaishnava, Bhagavata country. So like we have Islamic countries, like we have Catholic nations, we'll have Bhagavata nations. And these books are the foundation stones of that vision. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Jai Srila Prabhupada.
That was a perfect
words of wisdom from our chairman and a leader of this book distribution marathon organization. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Sadhya Prabhu, for your getting behind this book distribution marathon organization, and it's getting better and better. So keep up this good work.
Thank you, Maharaj.
This will do good to you. This will do good to everyone. Will do good to those 3.2 million folks. These books are going to be at that time bombs, as we say. Sooner or later, they're going to be exploding. There are going to be 3.2 million explosions and
yes.
Hare Krishna explosion.
Yes.
Gaur Premanande. Hari Hari. Oh. Namam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namane Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Prashayane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pashyati Deshatarine. ISKCON founder Acharya or BBT founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. And Vancha Kalpataru Vishya Kripa Sindhu Bhevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. All glories to Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda. Ananta Koti, that will make a Bhagavad nation, Bhagavad country. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda. So may we see this soon, Ananta Koti Vaishnavas. Very, for planting the seed and they will sprout and grow. Okay.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. That was a perfect conclusion. So with this, we'd like to end the ceremony. Thank you all the devotees for coming down for this program and sparing your time. Thank you so much.